Yuk kita post di PC dulu.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. Oh, shooting chance! That's offside. Yes, it is. Yamal in acres of space out wide. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Vinicius Junior. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that could set him on his way.
Dapat sih
That's
gitu.
an excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Pavard cuts out the pass.
Oh,
Alessandro Costa Curta doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power, and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
It's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity.
Chance! Manchester United! There is the breakthrough!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing going to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Mana cok?
Wilshere.
Persepolis are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
De Bruyne is onto it in a flash. Oh, and he's through the middle. Mohamed Salah! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mohamed Salah really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. He's had a fair top. Kane put it away! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Persepolis grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Dixon.
Ih,
Holland. Great ball, and he's there's the
bebas
shot.
pula dia
And the
cok.
keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Manchester United into the lead once more. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Manchester United take the lead. And we're not going to make any further progress now. And there's green grass ahead of him. That was good alertness. Persepolis have got it back, and they'll have another go. And it's De Bruyne.
Cok.
That looks a cracking ball. We've reached half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1.
Yeah.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Substitutions taking place.
Son Heung-min.
Here we go again.
Persepolis can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Persepolis do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's really well manoeuvred. That is a great pick out.
Ya Allah.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Koulibaly, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played back in. That could spell trouble.
The attendance for this
Persepolis
match
still have the cards to affect this game. Son Heung-min, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pavard can get it clear. Balde,
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Koundé,
Bahaya.
Koundé unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Maradona. Persepolis showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh.
He is through here. Can he finish? They scored! 2-1 now, and they are cruising.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Maradona. And here's Son Heung-min. Mohamed, it's Salah! Sticks it away! Right back in the game. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Wilson! He's really put himself on the line here.
Manchester United certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Throwing. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time.
Yes,
Just off target. Vinicius Junior, and he cuts out the supply. So that's it. It is all over. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts.
Kalah mangkok.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world.
No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And De Bruyne! And kept out by the most elastic of saves. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. And we have our very first corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Koundé. Danger averted for now.
Ya Allah.
He has found the way through. Turns and goes. He's had a shot! And it's a goal! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for
Precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football. So, a breakthrough already. Now it's De Bruyne. Now it's Mbappe. Big chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the Mbappe! That is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Persepolis are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Busquets, and he cuts out the supply.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Berbatov. Rummenigge. He's having a hit! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And that's caused a worry or two.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Oh, smashing header! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
De Bruyne. Well timed, excellent interception. Persepolis have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Mbappe. Well, played right into his path. And he's there to get it away. De Bruyne. He's got the shot away! And he hits the net. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Persepolis grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Vermin. And it's Son Heung-min. All up with that dink over the top. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable. Worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Persepolis take the lead.
And it deserves great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Rummenigge. Nicely intercepted. De Bruyne. Half-time here. And Persepolis come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The big waypoint of the game.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Persepolis leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is It's intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Son Heung-min, and he's running for a decent hit! He's done very well to get to that. Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Corner number 2 then. Gets his head to it! Oh! Well, that's really unfortunate.
He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count. He'll try from distance.
Adams.
Mbappe. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's picked his way, goes in for the header! That's a sharp pass.
Attendance for this match was 71,550.
Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Fabien. Now it's Mbappe. Ball's gone out of play. And that's definitely not his best. And it's Berbatov. Roberto Carlos. And Berbatov. Busquets. Now it's Mbappe. And reclaimed it in a trice. With Son Heung-min. Berbatov. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Musiala. Well, there's Rummenigge! Oh, fine stop from the keeper. Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. It's their second corner of the game. It's a mighty effort! And again! Has another go! It's there! Back winning one! They have them in their sights again! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number
This
6.
is threatening to become a really good game.
Number
Listen,
8.
goals change games. That has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
De Bruyne.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodri.
Good looking ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Number 21. Mohamed Salah. Number 22.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, that was
Ya Allah
disappointment to
Rabbi.
some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Tahan aja dah, tahan.
Persepolis moments now away from seeing this one out.
Persepolis certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
And claimed it back swiftly. That has been
Added
cut
minutes
short.
has been indicated.
Time added on 4 minutes.
Cok,
Rummenigge,
tahan 4 menit, Cok.
Serginho.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for
Tahan,
getting that
tahan.
one wrong.
So that's it. It is all over. The Japanese have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
Please join me.
Terrific
Wishing
recovery. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Threads one in. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baía is an exception I'm happy to make. Consistently strong and one of Portugal's very best players. Never mind just keepers.
I very much doubt his nation has ever had anyone better in that position. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Oh, important interception. That's going to go a long way. Shapes to shoot! He scored!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
The Japanese are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And Dijk cuts out the pass. Cleared without complication. And reclaimed it in a trice. Done delicately. to react. Mbappe. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, good ball. And he's there to clear it. Less said about that pass, the better. And now they can clear their lines.
Persepolis really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Neymar! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
And it's Beckham. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Persepolis have got it back and they'll have another go. Son Heung-min gets flagged offside. That is going to be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Persepolis lead by 1 goal to 0 at half-time. Mbappe! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Persepolis are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Marquinhos getting this one clear. He's there to retrieve it. Beckham. And the counter is on.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
71,649.
No, that is pretty much the end of that. Balde. Beckham. Beckham! It's off target and by quite a way.
Lyon are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Smartly reclaimed. That's a good ball out wide. That's been cut out, well played. Son Heung-min. Alexander-Arnold has it in. What climbs up big! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in.
Lyon just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Neymar. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Persepolis couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle was getting through.
Now it's Mbappe! It's loose now, they want to get it back. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Back in possession and ready to go again. That's been intercepted. Van Dijk makes the interception. Beckham. Some resolute defending there. Oh, can he get onto this? And they can counter here. Koundé, Persepolis clearly now in lead preservation mode. Oh no, what has happened here? It's a sweet ball that. Brilliantly cut out. And the referee brings it to a close. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance.